All right, looks like we are good to go. Let's just check a couple things here. So what has happened since the last time I checked in? I mean, obviously, we got the Nephthys. That is a thing that has occurred. It's crazy. This is the PvE version. I'm considering switching it to no crit rate because I find that I use it the most on like cami defenses, and I feel like if I had no crit rate, I could wreck cami defenses even faster on just regular arena. So that's a thought. I don't know. She might have uses elsewhere, like in different dungeons and stuff. Hey, what's up, Lance? So that's what's going on. I also pulled another LD4, this thing, Dami and Sapsapari. I don't know. I've got the light and the dark one now. It's a weird one. It says, allies under inability gain 30% bar. So that's everybody. And you can't be bar decreased while under inability. So it's like, if you're all locked down, like it's like an anti-Hathor. Like if you're all locked down, it boosts the bar whenever you get a turn. So I think you put her on Violent probably, though this is an AoE. So maybe Despair, but Violent seems to make more sense. This is an AoE defense break with a pretty good frequency, 60%, but two shots at it. So it's AoE defense break, help dig yourself out of inability, right? And then this one's interesting. It's a shield every time, so it's max HP is how you want to build it. So kind of like Kamoon, but then it attacks the enemy and absorbs their bar when you gain a turn under inability effect. So I haven't tested it, but my thought is that even if it's under inability, it when it violent procs only, which would be way worse. So I don't really know how this works. I'm not sure. That's same. I've got 11 of these magical scrolls, which I'm thinking I should just summon. It feels like lucky times. I saved them up from that pack that gave you one a day, which that was my favorite pack of Summoner's War in the past year, because it gave me these, which are great for free, and I have to spend any money. Like, it was the best pack ever. So I wish there was still a pack giving me one a day. I would log in every day forever to get these. So just if you're watching, come to us. I will log in, like I'm not anyway. I will log in every day forever to get these. So we're going to summon them. You never know. 1 in 2,000, LD5, already beat the odds. Not going to do it again. Uh-oh, sound glitch. That's not good. Can you hear me okay? How about that? Any better? I can't hear what the issue is. Yikes. No. I think it might have had two different audios pulling in sound. Hey, thanks, Mad Ed. It's cutting in and out, but it seems fine. Okay, yeah, so I think I had my two different audio sources pulling the same audio. Cool. So anyway, thank you for telling me that. That would have been really awful. But we can summon these scrolls up and probably get nothing, but Dark Robo, LD5. Kafarshi and Dark Hacker. Yeah, these scrolls are crazy. Like, I feel so bad for people that get nothing from them. How do I... What, did it bug out on me? Scrolls? Man, it really didn't want me to get that imp. I got a lightning. That's all I can ask for. 4-star. Dark. Oh. Too bad. HOH. You could have been my Dark Robo. Oh, Assassin. You could have been my Dark Robo. We'll do our last one. Nope. We got almost everything we wanted. We got lightning. It was LD lightning, and then that's where it fell apart. But, man, these scrolls. Like, give me a pack with 100 of these scrolls, and I will give you money. What I don't want is this. I don't need to choose 10 different nat 5s. I'm good. I want these, but I'm not spending 100 for 15. Yeah, I don't, like, that's not enough. I don't want any of this stuff up here that's supposed to be the big seller. I want this. Give me a big old pack that's full of that. I'm hoping by the end of the event, like they do sometimes, they'll do like a catch-up. Like, they'll be like, it's leaving soon, and they'll give you like 70 scrolls for like $50. I would buy that. So that's what's going on. All right, we're going to get our farming going, and we're going to go play some RTA. I can't believe I got a Dark Lightning. Oh, I think in the new event that's coming out tomorrow, we get 20 more of those scrolls. So we'll get two more cracks at it. So we'll just kind of see what happens. Did all that. All right, let's go do some RTA. I did get the Nephthys. Here's the RTA build on the Nephthys. If I can see around my microphone. Here it is. So 282 on violent crit rate on will, which all additional damage by speed is best I can do. So that's how she's built at the moment. Still tanky enough. Like, I feel pretty good sending her and Han into bruiser battles, because Han's a beast. He's a 40k, but Yeonhong can't really kick it in bruiser battles. She doesn't quite have what it takes. So I'm still trying to, like, I should probably fix that up. And then I think I built the Ethna. Where's Ethna? Yeah, Ethna's built. Maybe I'll try to get this Sonya up to snuff real quick. Attack, speed. No. That's not horrible. Maybe that's the pick. And then down here we need, I would say crit rate, but maybe we'll just go straight speed. All my units. Gosh, that's pretty bad. There's a little bit of crit. 6. But then this is 5. I think we just take that one. I had a hope to play that unit at some point, but it was not working out. And you've got artifacts. All right, cool. Let's go. Where are we at? Dark Hacker Seimei. Hey, follow what Comtuous tells you to do. Nephthys, no. Nephthys needs no accuracy. It's amazing. She always lands 100% of her debuffs. That's why she's good. She's basically a walking speed lead with Sekhmet skill 2, except it always works. Leo, yeah, I'll show Leo. Yeah, this is the unit. So I've been picking Moore first, so here's my Moore. 284 on Despair. He's got good accuracy. Like, there's 16 here, so it's 79 on skill 2, but I swear skill 2 does not do work all the time. Okay, so what has occurred now is I'm able to go over the top of these speed comps and compete for speed almost all the time, which I've never been able to do. So they play what looks like speed. I'm going to lean into it, which is really fun. But I lean into it in a way that I feel like isn't 100% I'm coming over the top. Like, they suspect maybe a Dark Robo or like a Gianna here. Like, they still think they can outspeed, and so they pick further into it, see? They pick deeper into their speed, which is great for me. And then I just come way over the top. I'll show you. So they've got both. The way to beat me in speed is 233s, but right now the only speed threat they're showing is Sonya. So they're going to need something, probably a stripper in this last spot that comes over the top. So then I do this, and I come way over the top, because he's at 330, she's at 331. And then the Leo you wanted to see is here. So it's built on attack, crit damage, HP, with crit damage and stuff like that. So that's the Leo. 40% resist is pretty common for me because my Yeonhong resist lead I can use at 48. And so I tend to be in the 40s to 50s if I want a unit on resist, because if I really need the resist, I can take the lead, right? So he pivoted into turn 2. So I think all I need to do is ban Sonya, because there's no real damage showing here. There's control, there's a little bit of heals, but I don't feel like there's a lot of damage here. And I feel like with going first, I can lock down these 3 units and then deal with the Abellio later. So, and they ban, this is what's great about Nephthys. They ban Nephthys all the time. They ban Nephthys all the time, which means I get Yeonhong Han, which I've never had since I've had them together. I never get to play them because they ban one of them, right? Why wouldn't they? But they ban Nephthys because it just crushes these teams. Like, if they let through Nephthys, I win for sure. This is a maybe. And the other good thing is they attack into Han because Han's the threat, but my Han is the tankiest unit I field. And so they're playing into what I want them to do. They're hitting my bruiser and letting my weaker units like go nuts on them. And I get a couple shots at the strip. So like here, I want to boost into Triton. I could also boost into Moore to get the Moore strip, but this should lock down the Oliver at least through one violent proc, right? So that's the goal. The Oliver's going to be the big problem. So now she boosts, and I get 2 more strip chances. I get the Yeonhong skill 2, and I get the Moore. So I feel comfortable going into the Vanessa. Cool, so we got it. And we locked down the Oliver through the Oliver's immunity, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Killed Vanessa. And see, that this is like, I can tell you how these matches are going to go. I can tell you exactly what they're going to do. Like, they hit the Han, but Han can't die because Han is super tanky, and they should be killing everything else because it's all squishy. Alright, I assume this is going to be Oblivion into Moore, because that's the only unit that can be Oblivion. Nope, into Han. That does nothing. Give me that glance. Nice. And they think they can kill Han, but they just can't. They just can't do it. Alright, we're going to try to get an off-turn strip into Oliver here. Or a stun. Because Despair doesn't care. It's a 1 in 4 chance, right? It doesn't care about glance. Yeah, Han's an HP unit. It's great. Do we save this? I think we use it, because he's just going to put it into Triton, I think, if I don't. Get a little bar. And then I think we kill this thing. Can we get the stun? Nice. Will it proc? No. So there's no reason not to use the skill 2. So basically what I've been doing with my matches, now that I have Nephthys, is I had to redesign my game. I had not Devilmond Triton, but I obviously had Devilmond Triton. And he's the super speed threat stripper, but I also need non-speed threat strippers if I face something that is not contesting speed. And so I need like 2 tiers of strippers. So for these matches, no one picks Triton, so I get both my options every time. So here's the Triton. He's also on crit rate because I need a little boost. My only thing is his accuracy is an issue. So I've got 20 here, so he's at 58, which doesn't feel like a lot, but the matches he's in are speed contests, and I guarantee you none of their stuff is built resist, right? They're trying to go first. Like, it's Ethna's and Claire's and Sonia's and... Not Claire, Sonia. So I feel like that's kind of enough. Every once in a while he derps bad and I'm sad, but I've got 3 strip chances usually. I've got more Triton and Yanhong. And Yanhong's accuracy is also a bit of an issue. So that's kind of how I play turn 1. I try to get over-the-top units. This is my damage source. More's a backup. If they ban Han, Nephthys just crushes them. So those matchups I'm good with, right? Yeah, Han is HP. It's crazy. Like, 40k, no problem. 1200 defense and still stats. And I've put him on additional damage by HP. So if I play into Leo, it's fine. Like, I can play Han into Leo even though he's got pretty good speed because it's all additional damage by HP. It doesn't shut him down. And I did the math, and additional damage by HP was better than crit rate skill 3, or crit damage skill 3, or better than additional damage by speed with his HP. So I've done that math. The matchups I'm having trouble with are Bruiser, specifically Ragdoll Bruiser, because I always have to ban the Ragdoll, and then I usually get a Ragdoll with a Leo, and the Leo really kind of wrecks the Yanhong in particular. So they let the Yanhong through, it gets destroyed. The Nephthys isn't super strong because it's a lot of stats into speed. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, the Leo. And so I've been playing around with some units like this. This guy's been great into Leo, so I've been using him. But I need, like, at least one more option that's just built, like, kind of like this, except with actual stats. I need one more option that works. And I've also thought about doing Layla with the Nephthys, but I feel like if they ban the Nephthys, there's not enough that activates the Leia in terms of debuffs. So I'm still trying to figure it out. This is my non-speed contest, and this is another non-speed contest. I mean, they're fast. They're over 300, but, like, if people are trying to really go fast, they can't do anything. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's fun. Uh-oh. Did I freeze? Looks like I froze. Hello? Steam? Man, that's weird. So it's nice to have, like, one strategy that I feel like wins a lot over what people play into me. Like, they stick with the speed draft a hair longer than they should if they want to win. And it's not their fault, it's just what they see. Like, people see more kind of as food quite a lot of the time. And so they feel like, oh, I can still play speed, and then they can't bail on it yet. I see a lot of Vanessas. Okay, so this is clearly speed, right? So, I mean, it doesn't have to be. They can pivot, but I have a pretty good chance of dealing with this. Yeah, they're way into speed. So now, I don't want that. We'll do that. I assume they're going to go 33. This is another way they can beat me. If their stuff is so fast that they take both 33s, and then they go over the top of me, which is kind of rare. But my 330 units against a 33 lead are like 324, which they can come over the top of that sometimes. So it's just a matter of which one I want here. I think I'd tank the Ethna and deal with, or ban this thing, because that's control. Yeah, see, so they're doing the 233s over the top. Ethna's got the higher base speed, so that's a bigger threat. So I clearly need to ban one of these, and it's just a matter of which one. I feel like Ethna's faster, but the problem with this guy is if he boosts into Chung Pung, that's a huge problem, right? They might let me have Nephthys and ban Han, They also might ban the Triton because they think they'll be fine. So I'm going to ban this and just tank the Ethna. Oh, they banned the Yonhong, so they think the Yonhong's fastest, which is not unreasonable. The Yonhong also gives me more options. Like if they're all off will, I can Yonhong into the Nephthys, and then they are in trouble. So let's see how fast they are. Are they faster than 323? Probably, the Ethna. But the Ethnas can only really control with one stun here. Oh, look, I get to go first. Love to see it. So if we get our full combo off, we get to Nephthys into all this mess, and it is just good times. Yeah, it's good. It's good times, people. This is the good times. They're dead. Like, if Nephthys takes a turn in a speed contest, the game is over. See? They know. They know. Like, those are the matchups I love, because all I gotta do is be fast, right? And Triton has to work. Sometimes Triton doesn't work. Wish I could make him just a hair faster. Like, I feel like in terms of speed, there's like, you can tell how good the speed is based on how many quads. So this guy's running 2 quads, right? Total. But in theory, he could run 5 quads, which would give him an extra 5, 10, 15 speed roughly, and he'd go from 330 to 345. That's the G2 tier. And I'm not there. Yonhong is also on, I think, 2 quads. 1, 2. Yeah, because I don't have more quads, and they have to be swift, right? Because these guys are on 2 broken quads, and he's on 1 broken quad. So I could upgrade him with a quad that's not swift on any of these slots if I could back it up with swift. So that's the issue, right? That's kind of where I'm at. I'm just waiting on speed quads to be able to contest better. I love this skin too. A lot of people hate on this skin because the animations are no good, but the cat, it has a cat. Ah, I love it. I love it. I think I want the RTA skin. That's, I think, going to come to the Special League shop soon. The Pharaoh, the other Pharaoh with cat ears or whatever. The Steam client's a little janky, but I think it's easier to stream on. So that's why I do it. Just pull Van Cleef. I don't really know. Van Cleef's the one that hits a bunch, right? So this to me suggests Ragdoll Bruiser, right? They're fighting over the Raccoony, basically, so I gotta be real careful. Han can play into this, but then I'm like, do I go immediately into Bruiser? Because they might go into Camilla, they might go into Raccoony, I don't know. So I gotta be real careful not to get stuck into not a Bruiser. For this time, I'm gonna try Nephthys and just see how an early Nephthys plays out, if they pivot to countering the Nephthys, or if they continue down their Bruiser road. Because a lot of times Bruisers don't back up with immunity, right? And I think an early Nephthys is kind of scary. No, they're sticking with pure Bruiser. So my options for healing are Raccoony, it's Abellio, Yonhong's not an option. Yeah, Leo. So I assume it's going to be backed up by Ragdoll. So we're going to do, I think, Raccoony and Abellio. Which I haven't had Abellio that long, but I feel okay with these two. And then I just got to see about another defense break if I can't get it. I've got 2 in Han and Nephthys. He has no strip, so that would be a nice ban if I bring in some immunity. I also have no strip, so he might consider immunity as well. I assume someone playing this has Ragdoll. I don't know why he wouldn't put a Ragdoll in, because it just, I feel like for me would be a ban. But that's him. Yeah. Luckily he's not doing Ragdoll Talasha. I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't figured out the Ragdoll Talasha quite. I think it revolves around cooldown, which, see, this is also a bit of an issue. Luckily I've got some cleanse. This is the bomb silence. I think I'm banning the Ragdoll. I think I'm also tempted to bring in immunity. Which I think this is a good immunity because it can replicate the bomb. And it can replicate the defense break. And it can replicate the oblivion. I feel like that's a solid choice. So that's what I'm going to go with. I like that it's water as well. So we're going to do that. We're going to ban the Leo. And I feel like my speeds are pretty solid. I'm not opposed to letting the Leo through either. But I feel like he's got to ban Nephthys, right? In which case, I wouldn't mind my speed kind of shining through. Oh my gosh, he let through Nephthys. Okay, so I don't really understand what he's going to do here other than hopefully silence or oblivion the Nephthys. He's not all on will. I assumed he'd all be on will. So there is an option here to just shut down the Tessa. But I'm going to risk not shutting down the Tessa. Because I think the value is there. So if I boost her, will she cut in front of the Gapsu? Let's find out. He does. I'm actually going to try to kill the Tessa here. I think it's worth it. Like, I've got a pretty good shot at it. And I think that plan enables the Nephthys to come around again with skill 2, possibly. And I think we're guaranteed a kill on the Tessa, which I think is worth it. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think that's the way to go. And then we're going to stun here. He'll get cleansed because he's low. And it's 1 cleanse, so I can put more on him, and he'll only get cleansed 1 of those 3. Which I find to be just fine for me. Nice proc. Yeah, so it only cleansed the silence, which is great. If he procs, I mean, that's bad. Nice stun by him. Okay, so nice proc by him, nice stun. So that's a couple of good times for him. Also a nice silence. We'll see what happens here. I think Rakuni's going to do some work for this Han. Does he have skill 3 again? I don't think so. I think he has skill 2. No, not quite. That's fine. We're going to heal up. Rakuni, it is your turn to shine. Please shine, Rakuni, please. That's fine, because Rakuni will cleanse. That's not as fine. But not horrible. He's still got attack break. We got out of that pretty well, and we got the Tessa out, which was really, really nice. So now I think we go into... this guy. He's tanky, for sure. What's he going to do? I don't think that's going to work. And I think, yeah, we're real close to the good times. We need to do this so the bomb doesn't hit quite as hard. And here comes the pain. Here comes the pain. So the plan worked. The plan was to control the thing that could kill Nephthys and get her to come around again, and she did. So good things are happening. Really, really good things. So what I need to do is, like, gold star this match and be like, that's how I should play into Bruiser, right? Because I knew it was Bruiser from the start, which I think was part of his problem. Declaring what he's doing so early so that I don't even have to pivot. I can just go straight in to his strategy. And then I think also he kind of left himself open to the immunity on Myoji pick. And so he had to ban it. And then I was left with a nice little kind of bar boosty, cleansey thing. I also want to look at that match again to see how fast he was. Because I feel like he was built around the Leo. Let's see. Yeah, pretty slow for this level of RTA. How do I actually leave this now? It's behind my cup. So he's pretty slow. So he's built to get his Leo, which means that banning the Leo, I think, worked out well. So that's the sort of thing I need to practice against and try to do better against. Because I think the temptation with new shiny toys is just pick the, like, Exodia comp into them, and then you get stuck when you have to face something else. Verd. No, you can play Verd. You could easily keep the Leo and play Verd. I think Verd, they would just try to control him, and he's pretty controllable with the bomb and with the Gapsu, which, not that he would succeed, but it's possible. I don't know. I felt a little more comfortable trying Bruiser in that situation. Also, I think, too, the season is so long, don't stress anything. Just try stuff. Okay, so Bruiser time, right? Bruiser time. So I'm thinking I'll wait a tick on this. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. Because if I pick this and they pick double immunity, then I'm immediately stuck going into that. The other option is just to take this before he can take it, right? So I think I do that. Because you know it's coming. And I don't need him to have his enabler, right? I also need to double him on this guy. Because, like, I'm not getting the full benefit. He's not showing any healing so far. But what's interesting is I've seen this thing work not against healing. It's crazy. See, I feel like if he doesn't pick immunity, I go Nephthys, and I'm in great shape. Which, you're in great shape when you take Nephthys anyway, but it's extra good great shape. Yeah, he's doing the shenanigans. So we're going to get Leo at the end, right? So what's my pick against Leo? I think it's something that can give me turn 1 with Will. Do I have anything like that? Do I have anything like that? I think I can do this and kind of dodge the first hit. I think that's a reasonable play. I think a Claire on, or a Sonya on Will. No, that wouldn't work against Leo. I could take the Leo, but then what's the point of that? No, that's actually not horrible taking the Leo. Yeah, I knew. See, the problem with these comps is that I'm struggling with them now, but it's gonna be fine. Like I'm gonna figure them out because they're so obvious. They're so obviously telegraphed. Yeah, I've used a couple Gapsus. I need to fuse more. So his little combo's still in play. I assume he's gonna ban this. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, okay. So he's gonna have to do it twice, which is great. HP or speed. Question is, how quick can I get out that Leo? I just don't know. So maybe HP is the way to go. I feel like he's going to target a dark unit, right? I feel like he's going to target the Nephthys. So HP gives her an extra 6k. 32, 38. I think that's worth it. Let's try that. And it's another of those things, like, why not try it, right? What's the harm? It's worth a shot. And if I learn something, be like, oh, they can't hang with a 38k Nephthys, then hey, I learned something, right? Oh my. This is an interesting spot for him because he's not willed up, and I'm pretty fast. Oh, but the Talasha's pretty fast. So she still gets her bar. I don't understand. Oh god, that's really lucky. Okay, so we definitely do this to try to steal, right? And then we Nephthys, right? Oh, we missed the steal, but we get another shot with more. We get another shot. So this would be a stun, if we can get it. No. Should we have not skill 2'd there? Was that a mistake? Suppression is bad, but she's already messed up. Oh man, we just can't quite get what we need, can we? So we're gonna take the loss here, I think. The Nephthys is gonna get wrecked because we had a couple shots at the Molong. Yeah, no, that's absolutely the correct play for him. I think we go here. Yeah, get that attack down. I don't remember what Talasha does other than what she just did. I think it's like a is it like an invincibility? Oh man, she is paper, isn't she? Look at that. Was she Nem? Let's check. Decrease. I don't think so. Ooh, what is that? That's the your runes don't count, right? That's the seal. So is this on Miyoji on seal? Yeah, okay, so we definitely lost that one. Maybe going skill 2 was the issue? Yeah, banning Talasha, that's an interesting choice. I haven't tried that before. Interesting. Because there was a point where Nephthys was next and I was good, and then I did something and Nephthys wasn't next and I was done, you know? So I think it was using skill 2 to let the on Miyoji cut. I think that was what it was. Like, I was trying to use skill 2 to strip so that I could hit harder with the Nephthys and Nephthys up all 4 units, but I think that was a little greedy. I think Nephtysing up 3 units with the silence would have been just fine, you know? So I think that was my mistake because I kind of gave up my shot to win, I think, at that point. I think that's what I did. But I feel like pretty good about that rep against that team. I just need to keep working at it. My other thought is I need to try cooldowns. Like I need like a Okeanos or a Carnal, the yellow Carnal, whatever his name is, something like that with a strip cooldown. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about. So also gives attack bar to ally and decrease HP exactly to 30%. Yeah, so it's a full bar, and then they get to do their thing. They hope you ban either Leo or Ragdoll because they know they will kill a unit. Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe from now on I'm banning Talasha, right? And I play around Leo Ragdoll. That at least extends the game. So good call. I like that. See, this is why streaming is useful. Like, you guys are like, this is how you kill it. What are you doing? This is clearly how you win. Why aren't you doing the thing that makes you win? Noted. Because, yeah, that's great for them, right? If they can telegraph their draft and someone can't beat them, that's really good. So maybe Talasha. Talasha's the thing. What do you think about the mage pick? Delaying the killing? What do you think about that? You feel like that's worth it? So to me, this is still going for turn 1, right? It's instant turn and vamp buff. Yeah, that's pretty good. So ban Talasha always and just deal with a slow game. Ragdolls are such a problem for me, though. Giving them that bar. I need to figure out how to get around giving them infinite bar. Maybe it's a Verd. Like we talked about. Yeah, what are you going to do? It's a stinker. He's like, wait a minute. So clearly I'm banning this. So this still feels like go first, so I feel like I should maybe still go Triton. It's a little bit concerning, though, because everything here kills Triton. I could also pick something like this and be like, hit me with your best shot, you know? Miles wouldn't be horrible. Something blue wouldn't be horrible. I feel like that's an easy kill for the Masha, though. Maybe I'll go... Where's that guy? This guy. Let's try that. Oh, he's going to be too slow, though. But let's try it. We haven't done it yet. So we'll ban that. He is just food, though, if they get a turn, which I assume this is going to... I think... We'll see. Yeah, they always ban that. So we're good. We get to go first. So this is the strip brand into the more skill 2. So we'll get first crack at it, unless their actual more messes us up. But we don't have to hit the more. I love them banning Nephthys. Like, playing Nephthys is fun. Nephthys getting banned every match, just as good. Because you get to actually do what you want. All right, we're going to go into... We're going to go into this unit because I feel like... Yeah, it's a little squishy. All right, so this is the hit 3 times, brand, take a turn. All right, so now here's the question. Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it to do skill 2 because we're guaranteed to Oliver into it, and we don't want that thing to do its thing, right? No. And then we can cool down here as well because it's taking its turn anyway, so we might as well try to cool it down. Did we get it? I couldn't tell. I think it resisted. Nice strip, double stun. I'm thinking they're going for Han, which won't kill him. Yeah, you love it. You love it. All right, so we're going to go skill 3 into more, and then we're going to try to kill with skill 2. Yeah, that's good damage. And then I guess we just kill with more, right? Skill 2, because it does more additional damage. And they're still all in onto Han, which will heal, and then we'll go kill Nikki. Oh, provoke! That was a better play. Well done, you. Well done, you. All right, but we're still fine. Yanhong Han. It's the truth, I tell ya. It's the truth. Oh, that was good. Yeah. I think there's no reason. We don't need to risk it. Let's just get this thing out of here. This thing's too good. And then we try to strip and stun. Miss the strip, but might as well put damage into it. I forget how the Fermion works, but I think it's something with like less units alive, more units alive, so I need to look into that. I don't know if I'm helping him or hurting him. This is perfect timing here. Tick, tick, tick. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. Nikki on additional damage is so much. Yeah, it's crazy. Back in the day, Light Polar Queen was used with Leo and Ragdoll. Oh, okay. Nephthys Han 2 and Zeratu Q dash. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so you're doing the full AoE Nephthys shenanigans. Nephthys is so good. I can't believe I got her. Like, I really can't. Like, I don't know. When I was like really obsessed with Summoner's War, I would like sometimes have like a dream that I pulled an LD, and I would wake up and I would check and it wasn't there, and I was sad. And then I feel like I was kind of cooling off a little bit before the summons. And then I got, like, the dream summons. Like, it could have been Veronica. One of those, like, super top tier. Tian Lang would have done it. But, like, to get one of those dream units that makes what I find the most fun part of the game, like, worth playing is just crazy. More units alive, he receives less damage. Less units alive, he does more damage. Okay, I knew it was something like that. Can I check events on Steam? You're just cleaving? Yeah. Because, like, what do? You've got the double speed lead. The Robo, though, I need the Robo. Or they could also just release a good Dark Stripper. Another one. That'd be fine with me. If they wanted to do that, I would be okay with it. I feel like I might have picked the wrong HOH this past week, because everybody in my guild picked Gemini, so they can make a jillion Gemini Isabels. And I think I picked the Kobold Bomber, because I thought it was a little bit of a rarer skill up. And I was like, huh, maybe I should have picked Gemini. That would have been smart. Gemini, Isabel, Kabila, I think is the one everybody wanted. So in terms of units I want, here's where I'm at. I removed Hagang because you get the guaranteed pick. And unless I pull Hagang before that, I'm taking Hagang as the guaranteed pick. So this is what I want. And honestly, none of this is super impactful in RTA. I feel like this guy I wouldn't mind trying, the blue hacker. Because I like that he's blue. I like that he has a cooldown. So I think that would be really, really nice. So I think blue hacker is my most wanted. and then blue Gapsu, and then yellow Gapsu. But everything else I don't really want. So there's like 3 units, which is a pretty nice spot to be in. And I'm also not doing... Thinking. I'm also not picking my free Nat 5 until the very end, because to me, there's a non-zero chance that I could pull my first and my second choice, right? It's possible. And if you pull your first and your second choice, then you don't get something new. You have effectively chosen a dupe. And I'm like, all I got to do is wait, and I guarantee myself not a dupe. So why would I pick? And if I'm not going to pick 1, I might as well not pick 2 so that it costs less, is kind of my theory. So that's where I'm at. What, again? Did we get another free one? No. Yeah, we did. Okay. We just take the free ones. Blue Hacker. Yeah, definitely Budget Veronica. Which, hey, if there's a Budget Veronica in this game, and you can theoretically summon it, like, I'm here for it. What's going on? Is there another free scroll? I should not check these events. It is crushing my PC. So anyway, my theory is to spend all my coins on scrolls until the bonus scrolls go away, and then go from there. Is kind of where I'm at. Also, I'm like addicted to summoning right now. Like, I usually don't summon unless it's an extra, but right now it's like, I just, one at a time, I don't even care. Summon all the things. Alright, let's get back to it. So, how many have we done today? 5, I think we're 4-1. So this is overall how we're doing. 60%, about normal. But I feel like I'm still kind of figuring things out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, win, loss, win. Yeah, so 4-1. So that's pretty good. And now I know how to beat that loss. Ban the Talasha. You can change the pick later. You can change it once. That's the thing, right? And what if I pull my other option? Like, I don't know. I don't need Hagang that much for 2 months or whatever. Like, I feel like people should be Haganging me. I shouldn't be Haganging people. Like, I should not be trying to come back from being down on speed. Is kind of my theory. So Hagang to me is like a tertiary, kind of a desperate pick. So this to me still feels like speed. It feels like they're going to play Layla is what it feels like. So I'm still all in on speed. This feels like a Layla draft to me. They might take my Nephthys, which is frustrating. Like, I feel like people up in this level, like, a decent amount of them have Nephthys. Like, it's not a thing that doesn't happen, so I need to watch out. Sometimes I need to pick Nephthys a little earlier. And especially, like, if they have a US flag and they've, like, seen my video, like, it can be troubling. I can get in trouble. I think I'm great here. I think I'm good. Like, this thing is a bit of an issue. Yeah, Leo. You're just going to be Leoing yourself. Like, I'm tempted to just leave it in, just, like, deal with it, but then all my damage goes out the window, so. We'll ban the Leo. We'll see how we do. I think there's a pretty good chance that we go first. There's also a chance that we don't cool this guy down. People use unknown scrolls to 6-star for free XP buff and 200 energy. That is next level. I need to figure that one out. I mean, that would be nice to just get tons of 6-stars. If I get low on crystals, I'll do that. I think if I get really low on crystals, I'll spend my coins on energy, on that thing where you can buy energy, and I'll spend them on the crystals just to keep the train moving. But I don't think with the amount I can play, I'll exhaust all my crystals during the 8 days or whatever. Yeah, going first. Can I push back this red thing? That's the question. Push. Did I get it? Nope. Uh-oh. It's red thing time. I'm mostly protected, though. Like, he can't do much. He'll activate more, which is not good for him. I don't really know what he does, but he'll activate more. Yeah, he doesn't strip. That's fine. So we remove the threat, and then we crush. This is a win, right? Like, as soon as Nephthys goes, you've won. Oh, an additional turn. Sure. What do I want to kill? How about Monkey? So I'm thinking I get 2 kills here. We go into the Robo first, even though we know it's Swift. It's got to be Swift. And then we'll kill the Monkey next with skill 1. And we're done here. We are done. And the red thing did its thing, whatever it does. It did its thing, right? So it has nothing going on there. Going first. It's the future. It's so weird that I was 1 pull away from being able to go first. Like, I couldn't go first. Really? I couldn't contest going first, and now I can. And it's all with Triton. Like, Triton is the way. Ooh, alright. Speed. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This to me doesn't read as they're going to play Nephthys, so I can hold off for 1 more round. Because giving him 4 picks into Nephthys is a little scary. Sometimes they overpick Dark Robo into my Han, because they think I have it, which isn't insane. And I feel like I want to hide the Triton more than I want to hide the Nephthys in the draft, which is weird because they're not built to beat Nephthys. They might think that they can Oliver the Nephthys and so keep playing, but I feel like if I bring out the Triton right away, they're like, oh crud, speed problems, right? This has got to be a speed lead. Vanessa would be ideal because they need a 33, I think. I have also not really played my Ethna. Where's my Ethna? Yeah, I have not really played my Ethna. She's at 322. So she's playable for me. I just haven't really got into it. Oh, I love that. Oh my god, I love that pick so much. Love it. Bye-bye. You have lost. Unless none of my stuff works, this is a loss, right? Because he doesn't have 2 speed leads. Like, he's not even contesting speed at this point. He's just sitting there with multiple units on Swift. I think he's got to ban the Nephthys and just hope. That's what I think. No, he doesn't. Oh my gosh. So now things have to go really bad for me to lose. Like, I have to not get a strip on more, or the Yonhong has to not get a strip. Like, things have to go really bad for me to lose, is my theory. Because I've got a single and an AoE strip. He only has 1 unit on Will, so we're definitely going to boost into the Moor. So we have 2 chances to boost. That was one, and the other is this Yonhong. I think that thing might have been on Nem, which is good for him. I'm going to try to glance it, which might be a little bit of a way to help me. Yeah, Nem. That was nice. Okay, so what are we looking at? Moor and then Nephthys. So if we can get a stun here, that helps us. We try for that. Can he get the full bonk? Bonk? No bonk. Oh god, oh god. So we're looking for a Nephthys proc. That was so much bar reduce. Now he's going to do... Okay, counter stun. This is going really well for him. The Nem Robo. Didn't expect it. That was kind of awesome. Hey, if he's going to Nem Robo, he's going to Nem Robo. That's just a well done him. Especially with me being, my strip being blue. I did not expect that. Was there another way to play it? I don't think so. Let me check. Well done, him. That was some tech. I got teched. Let's see here. I want to watch that again. I can't imagine that was Obabo, but who knows? I can't keep track when people change their name. All right, let's watch this again. So he had accuracy lead, which is great. All right, so I had skill 1. So, you know what I could have done? I could have boosted into the Nephthys and shut down 3 units, right? That would have left just the Dark Robo. I think that might have been the call. Well, I don't know. I don't think my call was insane because the odds of a Nem Robo aren't great. And where the bars are at, this is kind of what I would expect the bars to look like fast blue thing, fast Ethna. Let's see. And that's an interesting play because yeah, I think that Robo is built for more, right? Because it's not going to get hit that hard because it's water versus wind, and it's not going to get bar reduced. But we got double stun bar reduce on 3 units, so we're in pretty good shape there. Missed the glance, which is not unusual because he's not built. Another increase. Was that an incorrect play? I don't know. I couldn't see how much it increased from that second hit. Interesting. That was just one of those ones that you're just going to lose sometimes. I'm not sold that my play was incorrect. But I also need to keep in mind that Nephtysing 3 units guaranteed might have more value than trying to get that 4th unit. Worth looking into. And also, that's a tech, right? That's a thing. Like, Nem Robo. Okay. All right. Like, games like that, win or lose, like, if you learn a little something, like, I feel like that gave me new insight into how to use Nephthys, right, in a turn 1 situation. So, worth checking again. I don't know that I would have played it differently ever unless I had had that match. Now that I've had a match like that, it's like, ooh, how much harm can just a Dark Robo do to me? And is that worth the risk reward? Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we're still okay going fast. Because Triton and Yonhong kind of get around Heigang. Triton pushes back more than Heigang boosts. Right? So that's not a problem. So we're fine going fast into this. He needs another 33, I think. Otherwise, I just ban the Oliver, actually. Oh, no, he has a 24 and a 33. So I think I ban the Heigang currently. Assuming I can outspeed the Sekhmet, which I think I can. Sekhmet's got to have some accuracy. And sometimes they build her on, like, damage a little bit. So now he's thinking about a counter pick, I think. That's kind of that's how I read this. Yep. No, not a counter pick. He goes another fast unit. All right, so my options are ban the 33 to give myself a better chance, which I think is the correct call, or ban the Heigang and let his 33s potentially go. So I think I ban the 33. I think he lets me have Triton, which I can push back, right? If I hit it, I'm good. If I miss it, I'm bad. But I think he gives me Triton. Bans Han. Yeah, so Triton counters Heigang. It's just a matter of if I push back the units I need to push back, right? Maybe not counters, but it's not harmful, right? Okay, the other thing to look at is skill 2 better? Because I'm going to get the Yonhong here. I think I'm okay going for the pushback. Ooh, okay. So we didn't get that unit. That's not great, especially with the... Is it a proc, or is it just an additional turn? It's a nice stun. Oh, but we're okay. We just have to not remove any beneficial effects so that Heigang doesn't cleanse. So now we're good. Double stun, quad glance. That's also really good. So maybe we're not good. We're better than I thought we were, but we're not necessarily out of the woods because he's showing more damage. So we got to capitalize on our next couple turns. This is fine to use now because we're not taking anything. And then we need to shut down this one. Oh, we missed it. Oh, because we're glancing. That's right. I'm like, how do we miss? We missed twice. That is really sad. That is really, really sad. I assume she's going to go skill 3. The Sekhmet. It might glance, but with our luck, it won't. Where does he go with this? Yonhong, maybe? Yeah. He does not glance. We glance. He does not glance. All right. So, looking at the bars, we're going to get a Triton skill 2 here. Hopefully it hits the Ethna at the very least. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, okay, okay. So where do I want this glance? I think I got to try to capitalize on the Tomoe damage here. And just hope. Man, he is not glancing when he's glanced up, is he? That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh, double stun. So that's 225s hitting me pretty hard. That's just sad times. Do I care about the Heigang turn? I don't think so. I think I care about the Sekhmet. Good damage. That was nice. We're down further than we'd like to be. Oh, this is perfect onto the Ethna. Transfer. I mean, it's still a dead... Oh, man. I liked his target selection, but he got an extra turn. Like, I thought he would go kill the Yonhong, but that extra turn really wrecked me. Yeah, now we're done. Oh, well. So what went wrong there? We didn't push back the Tomoe turn 1. That's what got us. And we had a fighting chance, but just didn't quite work it out. We were a little low on damage. I feel like a couple situations, the 2 despair stuns back-to-back were bad luck. And then there was a couple little procs that I felt like on their side was not great. I don't know that I had similar things going on. I probably did. It's easier to see what goes wrong against you than what you're doing wrong to them. But I had a fighting chance. That, to me, means the draft strategy was sound, and that's really all you can do. Like, you draft correctly, and then the game's going to just tell you how it goes, unless you make a misplay, which I've done a couple times too. Like, I'm not going to not get misplays. It just is part of the game. So this is another turn 1 versus turn 1, and I'm happy to do that all day. Currently, the ban is, I think, well, I would say Chiwu, but the base speed is so bad, I don't have to worry about Chiwu. And Laura is not a buffer. I mean, speed up, but I don't see... Yeah, that's the problem right there. He knows he's not getting turn 1. He might get it with Ethna, but I don't think I can risk letting the Verd through, because there's a higher chance that I get it, right? So we will not let the Verd through. Water Art Master kind of needs a nerf because his buff was out of nowhere and he's already a good unit. What was the buff he got that was so good? Was it the Glance? Alright, so another one of those situations where if I fail, I think I did about as good as I could do. Oh, that's unfortunate. But, you know, I could find ways to get more accuracy on him, which that could be on me, right? That went great. Where do I want this? I think I want it on Oliver if I can get it. Because if I can sneak a stun off... Yeah! I was going to say, if I can sneak a stun off Element, that would be great. She's glanced, unfortunately. But I will take a glanced Nephthys over, like, a fully on-board Sekhmet any day. Nephthys glancing is about what Sekhmet is, so I'm okay with that. So that was another just, they tried to go first and couldn't, because apparently I go first. I think I'll roll that. Like the Triton, I can't think of a better way to do it other than Triton if I need to go first. Like, no, I don't think so. Nope. So we're just, I feel like the best way to get a shot at quad rolls is to farm Giants. And my Giants team isn't the fastest, but it's like 40 seconds or something, which is fine. It's fast enough that I don't want to recreate it, you know. Can I buy something? Can I buy 2 somethings? That's why I'm buying blue, because if I pull a Hay Gang, then I get myself my second most wanted unit, you know? Other than Water Hacker, because there's nothing I knew about Water Hacker. And if I'm really, like, sweaty and desperate, I could spend $100 and almost guaranteed get Water Hacker, but I don't know that I'm that desperate. Like, I feel like most situations where I'm playing strips, it's the fast ones, right? Guess I'll go put stuff in storage. Slow things down. Isabel, you could have been so many things. All right, let's go. We'll play 9 matches. I thought we'd play more. And we're just going to kind of hover in this high C3 area, I think. We might slowly be working our way to whatever the silver thing is, Punisher or whatever. But we're playing in the Guardian kind of realm right now at C3. So we're going to have a lot of tough matches until more people play to kind of spread things out. So I think we'll kind of hover in between 15 and 16 is my theory. For a little while anyway. I wouldn't mind trying to make a push for getting 1 skin, the Punisher 3 or whatever. I don't know if I could get Guardian or not. But we will see. What I like about having kind of a scripted draft is there's less chance for me to mess up with my brain. Like, there's less user error issues. Like, they're still trying to go first, which is fine. User error is my biggest issue. And I think it's most people's biggest issue. Like, they push you into a draft. Like, I feel like he's been put into a spot that's hard to win just because I know what I'm doing. Like, with my fast team, right? But if I didn't have this combo in my pocket always, I might be trying to adapt to his speedy bruiser team in a different way, and I could more easily make a mistake. I might pick a unit that just gets hard countered, whereas I feel like this 5 is pretty hard to hard counter. Like, there's last picks that can work, but, like, look at the timer. It went all the way down to 0. Like, he's trying to figure it out. To me, this means he's banning Nephthys, right? That's what I read into this. Like, that is banning Nephthys. The other option is to ban that and go into the Vanessa, which is a little sketch. I don't know. This thing, the Miles is not going to have a lot of buffs, right? Unless I'm just missing something. Actually, you know what? I think I banned the reset. I don't want him resetting me. Yeah, he bans the Nephthys. Like, I just want to be able to do what I want to do the entire match. And I feel like the reset, provoke, and defense break is a bit of an issue. I don't know if that's right or not. We're going to find out. He's definitely got the tankiest lads, so we'll just see how it goes. He is very, very tanky. Do we boost for control? I think we do. This might be a mistake, but I think we do. Because this controls the Chandra for sure, and I don't want to get speed broken. I got the 2 units I needed, because the Miles doesn't really matter. Ooh, it's weak. Okay, good. That's why they brought in the wind thing. Okay, so we can get a kill here, right? Like, he He's silenced for 2 turns. I think we can get a kill here. Maybe not with this exact skill. Yeah, but we'll get a shot. We're silenced in all the right ways. This might be a kill. Yeah, nice. Okay, so I feel pretty good about my choice. Especially since he missed the stun. Loving that. Where do we go next? I don't think there's really a poor choice. That is great. So the Miles feels pretty squishy, which is weird. Gosh, that was a good sleep. That was a nice sleep. Can you get stunned? No. Attack broken. We've got one more turn on the Chandra, which is great. And that'll kind of coincide with our cleanses, which is also great. And they're pouring damage into the Han, which is excellent. They might switch to the Yanhong, but yeah, they did. That's smart. I don't think we're going to blow our cleanse here. Or our strip. We're going to wait. We're also going to wait on this one. It doesn't matter where I put this, because she's just going to cleanse if something good happens. I assume this is a heal. Yeah. So now, he'll do his thing, and then we can do our strips. Yep. I assume he's on Despair? Let's find out. Yep, double... Okay, so this really needs to work. This working would be great, because then we can full Han into the Miles, right? Can we get it? We got it. Nice. Sometimes the Mileses can resist. Han, you better hang on, little guy. Uh-oh. This could be your doom. Oh, he got punched. Sad. That might be problematic. This is nice. Having Han is kind of important, but we're definitely going to do this, because it keeps everybody alive. Oh, you're dead. That's so sad. It's so sad. All right, so... how are we going to do this? We're going to do it into the Moor. And then I think we kill the Miles here. So that's something. Yep, got the additional turn. And then we'll use Yanhong skill 2 to get the kill. What does he got? Does he have skill 3? Oh, he doesn't. Or skill 2 I meant? No. So, oh, do we want to be greedy? No, we're just going to use skill 2. We're going to be safe. Safe. Okay, so clearly the Chandra is the issue. We're going to go after the Chandra. Man, these sleeps are so good. Sleeps are so good. Alright, the Chandra's a little squish. We're feeling pretty good here. I think. I don't know. Depends on how much control he gets. How did he do there? I can't tell. No, I did great there. That's great. Can we get the strip? And the stun. That is awesome. And this should be a kill, right? No, it'll proc. No! Get a kill. Nice. So that worked. What did I ban? I banned the Sager. Yeah, I feel good about that. That seems right. I think that's what we're going to do. I think 10 matches feels about right. I'm getting kind of to the point where I'm like, don't really want to play anymore. So I think we'll call it. But we did pretty well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we started 15-27. We went up 40 points. We won 1, 2, 3, no, 4, 5, no, 6, 7. So we went 7 and 3. And those 3, I felt like either confident in my choices or I don't know. Like I felt like my drafts were good, even in the 3 losses. I feel like some of the decision making in game or like a little bit of tech surprises, but overall fine. Like it's easy to not tilt when you feel like you're doing the right thing. So we will see how we climb because we're in the top 3%, 5,400, and the how does this work? Yeah, so that would put me at Punisher 2 right now if the season ended. So I think Punisher 3 as a goal isn't insane. I don't know about Guardian 1, but like this thing's pretty cool. I think it would go on the Nana, right? Because I don't have the LDs. So we'll see. A lot of season left. But anyway, I'm going to try to stream more and play more because it's fun. It's more fun than it used to be. So that's the plan. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Or